Hey guys, BikeBlogger here. On my way home. Very cold. Whew. So in my last video, I said I was talking about going vegan, and indeed I am. Going vegan, that is. Isn't really that different for me, because I already don't really eat a lot of meat. The big change is not eating dairy, because I've always drank a bunch of milk, and I have loved ice cream. I mean, who doesn't? So losing that's gonna sort of stink, but haven't missed it so far, and I've gone about a week now without any dairy. So, yeah, so like, what do you eat when you don't eat any meat or dairy? Well, you eat plant-based foods, you got it. Such a horrible road. So I typically have, I can have a pizza, but no meat on the pizza. And they have this wonderful cheese called Daiya cheese. It tastes a little different than regular cheese, but honestly, cheese and butter and all that stuff, what really makes it taste good is all the salt and stuff they put in it. So you can still get that stuff. You can still put oils and salt on things. So there still are a lot of options. Whew. It's very cold right now. It's gonna get colder, and it's not gonna get warmer tomorrow. The high tomorrow is gonna be like 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Typically the average this time of year around here is like at least 20 degrees warmer than that. So right now it's actually still still rather warm right now. It's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna keep dropping tonight though, and it won't pick up at all tomorrow. So basically it'll be 10 degrees colder tomorrow on my morning commute. Actually, maybe a little colder than that, because that's the high. Whew. I am not going very fast and very cold. So, as I said in my previous video this morning, I have like 3 layers of lower body clothing that's keeping me nice and toasty. I have like 3 layers, including my jacket, of upper body clothing. And I sure am glad I have it, because I feel colder now than I did this morning. I have 2 layers of socks. Glad I got that. My 2 layers of gloves, though, I still feel rather cold, even with 2 layers of gloves. And one thing that it keeps annoying me is that my right brake lever from my rear brake, it's like keeps getting frozen, even though I've oiled it, all the pivot points, I think. It just keeps getting too cold. So I have to make sure I push back the lever in case it gets stuck. Boy, there are a lot of cars in this parking lot. It's rather late right now. Let this car go ahead of me. So, anyway, back on topic. My New Year's resolution actually was to get up earlier and get more sleep. I knew I'd fail at that, and I pretty much did. I don't think I ever succeeded at it. So, I'm still having trouble getting to bed early. Part of the problem is I leave work late to avoid all this traffic, and thus I don't feel like going to bed right away when I get home. And let's see what else. They salted those roads nice. I was worried there'd be a lot of ice there. Sorry, my mind wanders when I'm riding my bike, as with most people when they're exercising. Let's climb this way. So yeah, generally what I'll eat is pizza with Daya cheese. There are things called veggie burgers. They're like hamburger replacements. They come in all different flavors and they're quite good. And I eat all sorts of noodles. Just gotta make sure there's no milk or butter in them. I have not found an Alfredo sauce replacement yet, but I can have red sauce. Tomato sauce. Yeah, one thing I didn't think about when I decided to do this, that is go from basically a vegetarian diet, which is generally what I've been on for a while now, to vegan, is that I knew you had to cut out eggs and dairy, but I wasn't thinking about other products like honey and wool. And honey is used as a sweetener in a lot of stuff. So, and yeah, you know, honey comes from insects, you know, bees, not exactly animals, but if I can cut it out, I'll cut it out, but I don't really want to replace it with something worse, you know, like some sort of chemical sweetener. And then there's wool, which is what I'm wearing right now, keep myself warm. If I lived in a more temperate climate, I wouldn't be using wool at all. But that is also, of course, often an animal product. You don't eat it, but you wear it. And there are a lot of alternatives to it. So you don't have to use it. It's rather expensive too, because a lot of sheep are in Australia, and that's halfway across the world from the United States or New Zealand. Where is that? Sheep farmers. Anyway, so there's that. I didn't think about honey and wool. So why am I doing it? Why would you go vegan? Well, a lot of people have different reasons. Some, you know, think they don't want to do anything that, you know, harms animals, you know. I'm a plant lover too, though, so gotta eat something. You don't have to eat animal. Let's make a right here. Mainly for me, it's mucus. Trying to lower my mucus production. That is phlegm in the mouth and mucus out the nose. 'Cause especially in the winter, I have trouble with that. Like, you know, my nose gets all messed up and whatnot. And since quitting dairy, which is related to that, although soy is as well, I've noticed my nose not clogging up nearly as much as it used to. So I think it's actually working out. I don't think I really have an allergy to dairy, but I think I know it's a little nasty to talk about. I think it just making a left. I think this is working out for me though. Less mucus, less dairy, less mucus, you know. So we'll see. Funny thing is, this quote-unquote diet so far, it's a lot easier for me than it is to wake up in the morning, go out in this cold. We all have different levels of willpower. See you guys next time.